Yes, hi children. Now let us continue this chapter. See districts. In this section, the uniqueness of every district of Belagavi division, their agriculture, industry and natural resources are explained. See, in this video what you are going to learn? You are going to learn about the districts, what are there in this Belagavi division and what are their uniquenesses in this districts you are going to learn it. Okay, see here firstly they have given Dharwad district. Dharwad district, see Dharwad is known as the cultural center of Karnataka. It is a land of literature, music and education. A sweet meat named Dharwad Peda is well known. When this district was part of Bombay state, Marathi was the official language, but due to forethrow of education experts, many Kannada schools were started during the early part of 20th century. See what they are saying here. This Dharwad is very known for cultural center of Karnataka. This is the land of literature, music and education. A sweet called Dharwad Peda. Yes, no children, you have listened. No, Dharwad Peda. It is well known in Dharwad. When this district was part of Bombay, see this was in a Bombay part, the official language was Marathi, but now we have Kannada there, and for education purpose so many Kannada schools have been started in 20th century itself. Okay, now next we'll see. Many industries belongs to Tata Group are here. Boruk Textile Mill is here. Murudeshwara Ceramics Industries had given employment to many. Unkhal Lake is between Hubballi and Dharwad cities. Kundagol, a place which is few kilometers from Dharwad, has played a pivotal role in the development of Hindustani music. It is the birthplace of Savai Gandharva, who had achieved marvelous achievements in Hindustani music. See what they are saying here. Here so many industries are there. For means Tata Group, they have built so many industries. In that, Boruk Textile Mill, Murudeshwara Ceramic Industries gave so many employments for the people there. Next, Ungal Lake is between Hubballi and Dharwad. Okay. Next, the Kundagol, which is few kilometers from Dharwad, is famous for its Hindustani music. And it is also a birthplace of Savai Gandharva. Okay, and he who had achieved so many achievements in Hindustani music. Okay, now we'll see Haveri district. This district was formed in 1997. Dharwad district was divided to form this district. This is an agriculture based district. 70% of labor force is dependent on agriculture. These districts grows improvised hybrid seeds on a large scale. Farmers produce the seed and sell them to the seed companies on the basis of pre-existing contracts with a fixed price. Earlier, more farmers were involved in agriculture using inorganic fertilizer, insecticides and hybrid seeds. Now, most of them are moving towards organic agriculture and are using traditional seeds more. What they are saying here, this Haveri district was formed in 1997 and which was formed during the Dharwad district itself. Next, it is mainly for agricultural district. 70% of them are doing agriculture. Firstly, they were using hybrid seeds. Now, the farmers, they want to sell that hybrid seeds to the company and they would give them a fixed price for the contract basis. Earlierly they were doing like this, but now they are not doing in inorganic way, they are doing in a organic manner, and it is very traditional seed also, right? They are doing now organic farming. Okay, there are many historical temples in this district. Nagareshwara temple at Bankapura, Malatesh temple of Devanagudda and Siddheshwara temple of Chalukya period attract the attention of more people. The rock garden of Gotagodi has achieved international fame. Here, life-size statues and idols are created. It has been constructed by employing modern sculptures techniques. The artist Solabakhanawar, he is the creator of this garden. See what they are saying here. Here so many temples are there, like Nageshwara temple, Malateshwara temple, Siddheshwara temple is there. And in this, what is the famous here? They have rock garden, where in Gatagodi, which is having international fame. The size of the status idols were created. This construction employer is very modernized sculpture. The artist, the name it is called as Solabakhavar. We have created this garden. Okay. Haveri. He is home to writers and artists. It is said the poet Sarvagnya was born here. Shishunala Sharif belongs to the place. To the birthplace of Kanakadasa Bhada is in this district. Ranebennur Wildlife Sanctuary is in this district. There are many temples in Kaginele where Kanakadasa institution is housed. Grasim industry is there in Kumarapatnam of this district. Harihara polyfiber industry is here. Synthetic chemical industry is flourishing here. Apart from this, poultry farms are also there. The demand for cold storage are higher. What they are saying, this Haveri is home for so many writers and artists. The poets like Sarvagnya, Shishunala Sharifa belongs to this place, and this is the birthplace of Kanakadasa and Bada. The Ranebennur Wildlife Sanctuary is there now children. It is very famous in this division. There are so many temples like Kaginele where Kanakadasa institution is there. In that institution so many children are having their knowledge. Okay. Next, Grasim institution which is in Kumarapatana is very famous in this district. Next, Harihara industry which is here. Next, synthetic chemical is also there. Apart from all this, we have a poultry farms also here, and here so many is demand for the cold storage also. Now we will see Gadag district. Gadag district was created by dividing Dharwad district in 1997. This is a major market for agricultural produce since olden days. The history of these districts can be traced back to 11th and 12th century CE. The Veeranarayana temple and Trikuteshwara temple built by Chalukyas are the art and architectural wonders. There is a Jama Masjid built 200 years back here. An accept is being made to grow medicinal plants in Kapat Gudda, a hill known for its biodiversity. Karnataka Powder Corporation has installed wind powered power generator units here. The forest department is developing Magdi Bird Sanctuary. A city corporation of Gadag Bettagere is formed by joining Gadag and Bettagere cities. What they are saying is children, this Gadag district has been created by dividing Dharwad district into two parts in 1997. Here the famous market is for agriculture. Since from olden days the agriculture is the major market here. The history which has been district has been traced in 11th and 12th century. Here Veera Narayana temple and Trikuteshwara temple which were built by using Chalukya's period is architectural wonder we can say, and here Jama Masjid is back built in 200 years ago. It's very big and it is very nice masjid. Okay. Next, here they have made an attempt on making that Kapat Gudda is there children. There they only want to grow only medicinal plants. Other than this they want to go nothing. Here they have a corporated windmill powered by generator unit which has been built by the government. The forest department which is developing Magdi Bird Sanctuary. The city corporation of Gadag Bettagere is joined Gadag and Bettagere cities. Okay. India's first cooperative institution started 100 years back in Kanaginahal, The modern touch to cooperative movement was given by Prudent K.H. Patil. Kumaravyasa created poetry by remembering the Veeranarayana of Gadag. The poetry written by Kumaravyasa, Karnataka Bharata Katha Manjari, is famous as Kumaravyasa Bharata. Tonta Dhairya Swamiji of Gadaga is involved in social service. See, the India's first cooperative institution, which has started in 100 years ago in Kaginala, which is given a modern touch for this movement. Okay, and here we can see the K.M. Patil Kumaravyasa, who had been remembered that Veeranarayana of Gadag remembered, and he has written Kumaravyasa's poem. What is that? Karnataka Bharata and Katha Manjari. It is very famous as Kumaravyasa Bharata. Okay, next we'll see maize, groundnut, wheat, green gram and other pulses are grown in this district. Fruits like mango, pomegranate, grapes are grown here. This district is major market for food crops. Many printing presses operate in Gadag. The Gadag Cooperative Textile Mills of Hulakoti, Shri Vijayanagara Sugar Factory of Ganagapura and Shri Someshwara Farmers Cooperative Spinning Mill are engaged in production. What they are saying here, so many crops are grown. No children here. Maize, groundnut, wheat, green gram and so many other pulses are grown here. Fruits like mango, pomegranate, grapes are grown. And this district is famous for its food market, food crops. Here we can see so many printing presses also available in Gadag district. Okay. Next here we can see textile industries also. Okay. Next we will say Vijayapura district. Okay. The world famous Gol Gumbaz is in Vijayapura. This is called as Whispering Dome. As we already know, this area was under the Adil Shahi rule. The reign of Adil Shahi ended due to the invention of Mughal Empire Aurangzeb. Later in 1724 CE, it became part of Hyderabad Nizam. In 1760 CE, Marathas captured this from the Nizams. It also ended in 1818 CE, when the British took over it. After the independence in 1956, it became part of Karnataka. See what they are saying, Vijayapura district is a famous Gol Gumbaz fort is there. No children, it is very famous, right? It is called as Whispering Dome also. And they are saying that we already know that it was under the control of Adil Shahi rule. But when the Adil Shahi rule ended, their Mughal emperor called Aurangzeb came, and he also failed and the Nizams took over the Vijayapura. Later in 1724 CE, it became the part of Hyderabad Nizams, right? In 1760 again Marathas occupied this place from Nizams, and this also ended the 1818 and British took over it. The British rule has started now, they took over it. After the independence in 1956, it came to Karnataka. Okay. During the rule of Chalukya, this was named as Vijayapura. Delhi Sultan was invaded this again and again. Apart from this, the Adil Shahis had a fight with Vijayanagara kings too. What they are saying here, this Chalukya has named this as Vijayapura. The Delhi Sultan who were invaded again and again, means invaded means they took some valuable things from here too, they were taking to their country. Okay. Apart from this Adil Shahi had to fight Vijayanagara kings also. Adil Shahi kings in 1656 CE. Based on the circumference of this dome, it is considered as the largest dome in India and second largest dome in the world. Ibrahim Roza is another beautiful building of Vijayapura. It is compared with Taj Mahal by many. Ibrahim Adil Shahi tried to bring harmony among Hindu and Muslim. He was a famous poet. In his book Kitab-e-Nawaras, he has written a on Saraswati and Ganapati. Many places related to Basavanna, the leader of Vachana movement, are in these districts. Basava Kalyana, this place of activities, Kudala Sangama is the confluence of Malaprabha and Krishna rivers. Basavanna became one with God here. See children, this Gol Gumbaz is like a dome structure. It was built by Adil Shah. It is by its size and by its beautifying, it has become the largest dome in India and second largest dome in the world. Ibrahim Roza, who built it, is a beautiful building that is in also in the Vijaypura. It is compared with Taj Mahal also. Many of them will compare it with Taj Mahal. Okay, means like that only it is there. Here we can see a poet, famous poet called Ibrahim Adil Shahi, who tried to bring a nice movements in Muslims and Hindus. He, in his book called Kitab-e-Nawaraz, which has been written by a Muslim man about Saraswati and Ganapati, the goddesses of Saraswati and Ganapati, has written in his book called Kitab-e-Nawaraz. See children, this is the image of Gol Gumbaz, which is in Vijaypur. It is a word famous, okay. And many people will related to Basavanna, the leader of Vachana movement, was there. No, in these districts are there. There Basava Kalyana, a place, Kudala Sangama is there. Now children, there Kudala Sangama means the three rivers will join there. There the Basavanna has become a major one of the god for the people, okay. See children, here the picture of Kudala Sangama, Aikya Mantapa, means he has become Aikya there, okay. The major occupation of Vijaypura is agriculture. Maize, sorghum, green gram and pearl millets are the major crops of these districts. Sugarcane and cotton are the major commercial crops. Oil crops like groundnut and sunflower oil grown here. The climate is conducive for fruits cultivation. Pomegranate, sapota, papaya and watermelon are the fruits grown here. Vijaypura is evolved as a good educational center. Karnataka State Women's University is here. There are many engineering and medical colleges here. See, the major occupation is agriculture. Maize, sorghum, green gram, pearl millets are the famous crops in these districts, okay. Sugarcane and cotton are major commercial crops. Oil crops like groundnuts and maize are sunflower are grown here, okay. The climate, it is very nice, so fruits also been cultivated. Some of the fruits they have cultivated are pomegranate, sapota, papaya, watermelon. And this Vijaypura is very good in educational center. Here Karnataka State Women's University is there here, and so many engineering and medical colleges also here, okay.